It's tax season, and hopefully you've got a refund coming, and you could do something with it like blow it on a vacation, but Sean Hughes of Amatuli & Associates, a financial planning firm, has some better ideas.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, the average tax refund is around $3,000, and there are many different things you could do with that money instead of going and blowing it on some nonsense things like electronics or other things. So I'm here to talk about that today.
And for example, you could do things in your house, or you could do what may be very useful, reducing your debt.
Yes, I would always say start with paying off the debt, because you have to do that first before you can do anything else. Pay off your credit cards, pay off the lowest balance first, because you want to avoid those interest charges that are accruing year after year.
And then let's say that you're in pretty good shape for debt. What are some thoughts about maybe something that might be useful to you at home?
Some things that may be useful are things like home appliances, like things you could use in your kitchen, coffee makers, etc. So you don't have to go to Starbucks and spend $6 plus tax every morning. Other things that can help you eat at home are always a good idea.
Eating at home, there's a thought. For example, maybe a chef?
Well, I don't know about a chef unless you have the money for that. I think we'd all enjoy that, but just things like I mentioned, like coffee makers, blenders, things to make your life easier. Another thing you can do is look at protecting your mortgage. If you have a mortgage for your family, what you want to do is maybe get some term insurance or something to protect that mortgage in the event that life does happen and you get sick or you pass away. You want to make sure that your family can stay in that home and they don't have to make a financial decision when they're in an emotional roller coaster.
And finally, talking about home, there's some things that might be like home improvement, some specific thoughts you might have there, things that people don't even think about unless things go wrong.
Well, one of the things you want to look at is maybe upgrading things like siding and doors and just making your home look more appealing. We're not talking necessarily adding on to your home. Studies have shown that adding on doesn't even provide as much value as making your home nicer. You could make sure the deck is stained and maintained, things like that to keep your home nice.
Well, hopefully you will get that tax refund, and there's some thoughts on that. Sean, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks.